I broke my growth plate in my ankle, in my right leg, when I was in seventh grade, and I went. I think it was Atlantic General, and his mom was working there at the time, and it was Dr. Carlin, and I was like Carlin, like George Carlin. You think that's like is he related to? Blah blah. And mom was like, well, you can ask. And I was like, she's like, I don't know. Why don't you ask him? And I asked, are you related to George Carlin? And he gives me this look, like rolls his eyes, like he just like, and says, he's my father's brother. And the way he said it in such a dismissive, oh my God way, you know what I mean? He didn't say my uncle. You know what I mean? He said my dad's brother. Like, I mean, I guess he was very much like, I guess, the black sheep of the family, as it were, kind of thing, or whatever. Um, but yeah, that was interesting. But he misdiagnosed me too, by the way. He sent me home with my mom saying, "Oh, nothing's broken." We looked at the X-rays, try to get him, put some weight on it, walk around every time, if you get a chance, every once in a while. Da, da, da. I went home. I'm falling down. I get the slightest bit of pressure. I just fall right down. I did it in football practice. Any sort of pressure, I just immediately fall around. Mom's laughing and this and that and everything. I'm like, this isn't funny. She's like, all right, never mind. If you can't, you can't. I was like, and then next morning, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Everybody's saying try to do this, and I was like, I didn't fall as soon as I put the slightest bit of pressure on it. And we get a phone call from the hospital, and it's a different doctor, and another radiologist looked at the X-ray, and instead of that doctor, and said, "Get that boy off of that foot. He broke the growth plate in his ankle." Yeah, for the longest time, this leg was like that. It was like slightly longer than the other leg, but Jesus fixed that stuff, man. And then it didn't have nobody like doing the trick fancy like leg moving fucking trick on me either. Like, I just believed it and it happened, and God said, I've given you the foundation. Now you have to do the rest of the work. Thank you for your time and patience with me.